Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to today's video. I finally am trying for the first time ever the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation. This I purchased during the 21 Days of Beauty sale. This was back in March and here we are in June and I'm finally getting to try it. Finally, today we're going to be trying this foundation. We're going to do a whole first impression, a wear test for you. Yes, I know that this is talked about a lot on the internet, but I have to put it to the mom test. Is it going to survive momhood? Is it going to survive kids? Is it going to survive a day of like being beat up? So if you guys like unfiltered makeup opinions and honest reviews, subscribe and let's get into this video. So here we have the Estee Lauder Double Wear Stay in Place Foundation. It is a 24-hour liquid foundation with a flawless natural matte finish that helps to unify uneven skin tone, control oil, and shine. It's a buildable medium to full coverage, and it comes in 55 shades. So the shade that I have is 1N0 Porcelain, so it's a neutral undertone. And today we're also going to be trying this primer. It is the TULA Skincare Brighten Up Smoothing Primer Gel. Unleash your glow with TULA. Feed your skin the good stuff. It's formulated without parabens, phthalates, all the good stuff. It contains probiotic extracts that help maintain skin balance, yuzu, which helps brighten the skin's appearance, willow herb, which helps calm and blemish-prone skin. It's a silicone-free priming gel that grips makeup like a pro and helps brighten skin without clogging your pores. Supercharged with juicy yuzu plus skin-soothing probiotic extracts, this primer bursts onto skin, creating an instant cooling and refreshing sensation. Smooth a dime-sized amount over clean, moisturized skin. So I have this. This is new to me. It says dime-sized amount, so that's about a dime size, I would say. A little bit of backstory on this is I was in Ulta looking for a skin tint because obviously I still haven't really found one that has an SPF, that's really lightweight, that's very skin-like, and I have been wanting to find like a tinted SPF, and one of the girls she recommended to me the Tula skin tint with an SPF of 30, and then she was like, "Oh, you need to try this if you don't have a really good primer." And I was like, "Okay, I can try a primer. I can try a new primer." So she showed me that it is water-based and it just pretty much like melts into your skin, which is what it's doing, and it does feel cooling. So there's just a little bit of extra on on the seal here, and I'm gonna take it and just put it all over my face because I can. And I will, because this is product that I don't want to waste. I also want to see how this works with the double wear. And then eventually I will be doing a wear test of the Tula skin tint and seeing how good it is or not. Because I've tried a couple of serum-y skin tints, like the Healthy Glow from Too Faced and also the Flower Beauty Get Real Serum Foundation, and both of those did not work for me. So yeah, I was not happy about that. So far I'm liking how this primer makes my face feel. It's like hydrated, cooled, and I'm a person who gets hyperpigmentation, so having a cooling primer, like, wow, my face is soft. That's like really soft. I think it's ready to accept makeup. It just feels like so soothed and cooling. That is so nice. Now we're going to take the Estee Lauder Double Wear. We're going to pump it. I did buy this pump and it does have a lock on it. So I have to just make sure that the lock is off. And I bought this one online. I just did 2 full pumps on the back right here on my foundation plate. I'm going to lock this back up. And we're going to use a beauty blender to apply this today. Just my Real Techniques beauty blender. And we're going to get it all over my face. Let's see. Ooh, this has a very weird smell. Like, it actually reminds me of the smell reminds me of the Photo Focus foundation from Wet n Wild. Like, it's literally the same smell. And if it's not supposed to smell that way, leave me a comment down below, like if you've used this foundation before, because that means it's gone bad. It shouldn't have gone bad. It's brand new. So this is supposed to be a medium buildable coverage foundation. It's supposed to cover up blemishes, just look beautiful. So this is the right side done, the left side not done. It just seems really thin. Like, it seems really thin for it claiming to build up to a more like medium coverage. It did like even everything out, but so it did like completely cover almost everything. I do have a blemish right here. It did not cover that, but it did cover up my hyperpigmentation. And it looks just kind of like I don't have foundation on. Like, it looks very skin-like. And even though it claims to be matte, it doesn't look matte. It looks almost like satin on the skin. It's really pretty. And it's honestly reminding me of my Super Matte from Makeup Revolution. That's $5. Like, that's what it's reminding me of. So this is supposed to do a flawless, natural matte finish. It unifies uneven skin tone and controls oil and shine. And right now, this is what it's looking like with just one layer of it on. So I'm just going to do another pump on my foundation plate to, it's like a half a pump, just to see how it layers on top of itself. I'm going to take the like pointier end of my beauty blender and we're going to layer it in some of my problem areas. I will be going in with a concealer, but still it's not covering up that blemish. Let's see how it layers with my under eyes, if it accentuates anything, because I'm 34 years old and I do have aging skin. Definitely, it is a medium coverage. It's not full coverage and it's not building to a full coverage. So it isn't medium to buildable, like it's not. Because you can still see, like if this were full coverage, my beauty marks would not be showing through. This would be covered. So this is definitely like not full coverage. It's a very skin-like foundation. It does look really nice on the skin, and right now it's settling in really nicely. It's not settling into my creases and crevasses. So I'm going to take the Urban Decay Quickie concealer and just layer this on top. The Quickie concealer shade I have is 20NN. And sometimes when I'm on the go, I'll just take the little brush here and blend it into my skin. I found when I have like blemishes like this, it really helps. Like, the beauty blender sometimes picks up that excess and it doesn't give me the coverage that I need on my blemishes. So sometimes I'll use the brush. So far it's layering really nicely. I don't see the foundation moving around like at all. It looks really smooth on my under eyes, like really smooth. And that I need. Yes, I do. So I'm going to take the e.l.f. Halo Glow setting powder and we're going to apply this with just a little like floor puff, and we're just going to set the under eyes real quick. This right here. But I was just watching a dupes video and I was like, I need to do another one of those. So if you guys want to see a dupes video, leave me a comment down below. These are all dupes that nobody talks about, and I do have a video on my channel already of a full face of dupes, and in that video it was a whole bunch of dupes that like beauty YouTubers didn't know about, that nobody knew about, that I found on my own. And I do have that one up on my channel, so I will link it for you in the eye and down below. I have like a whole duped series playlist, like definitely go check out that one. But this Halo Glow powder is just, oh, it's so good. Now I'm going to use my Lasting Fix from Maybelline. First, for bronzer, I'm going to go in with this one. It's from Makeup Academy. It's just their bronzer in Butterscotch. Such a beautiful bronzer. Like, But the reason why I'm doing a cream bronzer is to see how it layers on top of the Estee Lauder Double Wear. Like I told you, we're putting it to the test today. Can this layer, can it withstand momitude? Because like if it can withstand that, then it's worth like the $50 price point that it's at. So this is what the face is looking like just with that bronzer. Again, absolutely stunning. I don't have any problems when I use it with like my other foundation. So I was like, we're going to try it with this one today because it doesn't typically pick up any pigment at all from my skin. It doesn't mess with the foundation. It doesn't move around. And the double wear is not moving around on my skin. It's just staying in place. It's really, really pretty. I'm going to use the new Juvia's Place liquid blushes. This is in the shade Peach Rose. This is pigmented. This is so pigmented. So I'm literally cleaning off the brush and I'm going to do one little dab right here. I tried this not too terribly long ago and I put like 4 dabs on my face, like, and I literally like blew up. I had so much blush on my face. It was insane. And just by cleaning it off and doing one little dab, it just looks so, so beautiful. Like, look, that's one dab. One teeny tiny little dab. And that's just, it's just so pigmented. And I love this color because it's like the perfect like summer color. And it's just so gorgeous on the skin. It's dewy and natural and I can't get enough of it, but look how pigmented this is. Ugh. Oh, so pigmented. Like, which I was actually watching a reel from another creator, and they have that cool pink toned blush in liquid form. They have it in powder form too, but they also have it in liquid form. And I'm like, I kind of want to try that because that looks really good. So pigmented, just so beautiful. I actually think this is better than the Rare Beauty blushes. I said it. Yes, I did. I said it. So right now, the skin looks chef's kiss beautiful. Like this is so good. So I'm gonna spray and I'm gonna do my eyeshadow, which is gonna be featured in a different video. So stay tuned for that. All right, so this is my completed makeup look with eyeshadow, mascara, like I am put together. I have my face on for the day. The eyeshadow that I used today is the Electrum Cosmetics. I had some single multi-chromes that I just recently received. Those are going to be in a different video on my channel. But this is what the foundation looks like from Estee Lauder, and it looks very like skin-like. It's settling nicely. I did notice that my under eyes look a little bit dry, and that could be the powder, but I've used that powder before and I typically don't have this kind of situation, but I've used it with different primers. So that could be what is going on with my skin. Overall, it looks really nice though. It looks really like airbrushed, skin-like, and I'm digging this eyeshadow look today. Like, yeah, I am. I'm digging it. I will be checking in with you periodically throughout the day slash night to see how this wears. I'm hoping I can do like a really good wear test. It is 3:21, if you guys can see. Yeah, that's Braxton. It's 3:21 in the afternoon, and I'm hoping that I can give you guys at least a good 8-hour wear test, 9-hour wear test to see how this works. I usually typically try to do like a 12+ hour wear test, but today I was a little bit behind because we had some things going on. So here comes the wear test, and I'll give you my final thoughts at the end of the night. Okay, so here is the foundation and eyeshadow in natural light, and it's looking really nice, like skin-like, pretty. Just got done filming, so I wanted to show you in natural light. And look, I wish my phone picked up the shift because it's gorgeous. I can't explain like how beautiful these are. Like in person, cameras cannot capture this at all. Maybe I'll try it with my higher end DSLR to try and capture this, but the phone ain't doing it. Super pretty though. Like face looks good, eye makeup looks good, lashes are a different story because like it just wasn't cooperating today, but makeup looks really good. It's been 2 hours since I finished my foundation. This is what it's looking like. It's like 5:30. So yeah, it's been about 2 hours since it's been on. So I wanted to do a little check-in. I did eat because the car's not on. I did eat, so obviously it's worn off a little bit, but other than that, it still looks really good. And the eyeshadow, like, look at that. Hello, everybody. Let's get a good look. There's me. All right, it's 11:30. I've had this makeup on for 8 hours, exactly. And I'm exhausted. So let's take a look. I actually want to turn around and look in the mirror. Well, so it looks cakey, like under here, just a little bit, like dried out. So maybe it's the powder that I used, but I did notice it's not like super, super rubbing off on everything, but it's not transfer proof either. But my eyes do look really like dry, and I look a little dry like in here. In around my nose, it's a little bit dry too. It's actually kind of like oily, but it looks dry. It did not break up around my nose though, which is really good. The rest of my face looks still pretty well put together, but after 8 hours, I mean, it's not sank into anything up here. I think it's the powder. So maybe just using a different powder next time to see how it looks, because it does look a little bit dry, like right here. Or it could have been the concealer, I don't know. But it doesn't look terrible for 8 hours, but it claims to have 24 hours worth of wear. It does look kind of like makeup-y at the end of the night, but yeah, it's just in here, it's like breaking down quite a bit. So, I mean, it's gone through 8 hours of wear. I did give the kids a bath tonight, so like having to deal with like water splashing in my face. I was outside a lot today, so was dealing with some elements like the sun. And so it did go through a pretty vigorous test, I would say. And also like smooches and kisses from my kids and like hugs from my kids. So it definitely went through quite a test. It doesn't look terrible at the end of the night. I am probably going to give it a couple more days of wear, and then I'll do a update for you guys in a different video. So thanks guys for watching this Foundation Friday. I hope I get to see you in my next video, so consider subscribing.